Hello out there, YouTube world. In this episode, we head off for a 7-day trip to the Black Hills with a stopover in Kansas, a long drive through Nebraska. We catch a train in Keystone. We take lots of pictures along the way, spend an afternoon in Hill City. So join us. We take little Jesus and we go to Mount Rushmore and several other places. This is part one. All right. It is almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Day one. We're headed to somewhere in Kansas today to camp. This will be Emma's first camping trip. But ultimately we're going to end up in Mount Rushmore and Devil's Tower and the Black Hills and Badlands. So it'll be 7 days, 6 nights by the time we get all the way back. So we have everything except for Emma's suitcase and the cooler, which we're putting some stuff in. This whole area right here, which the GoPros, the drone, tripod, drone remote, power supply, and gimbal. Then we got my backpack full of gear and chargers, sleeping bag, suitcase, folding chairs, our 2 tents, and then my tubs that have like the tent supplies, cooking supplies, and just miscellaneous stuff. And behind me here, we got our Starlink. So we're in pretty good shape and getting ready to head out to get this thing started. Oh, and a table. Always have to have a good utility table. So, hey, we're getting set up. We're gonna be headed out here shortly. Got our Starbucks to start the day. Every morning starts with a Starbucks coffee. Not exactly a rough, rustic camping trip. All the modern conveniences. Starlink, Starbucks, power supply. It's gonna be good. Our first stop was for some groceries, an additional cooler for drinks since there's 2 of us, and we headed out across Oklahoma. My co-pilot took a nap. We eventually made our way into Kansas, where my co-pilot decided to take a nap. And another nap. And still napping. But we did make it into Oakley, Kansas, where we plan to stay at the High Plains RV and campground in Oakley. That's close to the highway. Right across from a truck stop. We'll be able to fill up with gas in the morning. Time. I'm gonna hit you. Go ahead and get checked in. After a super easy check-in process, we checked out the showers and the restrooms, and then found our campsite, which was right up front near the entrance. All right, so we're in Oakley, Kansas for night one. We had some difficulty getting the tent set up because it was so windy, but we did. This windward side's a little saggy because it was just difficult to get set up with the wind blowing, and we had one little mishap, so our pole bent a little bit, so hopefully that holds up for the rest of the week, because this is night 1 of 6. And the leeward side kind of pushed through, but we've got our utility area set up. About to get the stove fired up, get some food out of the coolers. And we got, I don't know if you can see in there, but we got the inflatables done. We've got a full size, well, I don't know what's full size, but a full sofa and a big mattress that's made to go in the back of the big mattress is made to fit in the back of the Jeep if it's emptied out, of course. But I'm just gonna use that for my mattress in the tent. So we're pretty much all set. We're at High Plains Camping, and we just, somewhere right here in this area in the grass, there was some bunnies. We were walking back up, there was some rabbits. But we've also got, over there, we've got a bunch of horses right here at the campsite. So that's pretty cool. Em's excited, she went running over, she's got her, well, I don't know if she got her camera or not, but at least her phone, taking pictures. So this is High Plains Camping. Pretty good. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's an ant problem, to say the least. So I don't know if it's just where we are and we hit an ant hill, or if that's just the way it is out here, but the ants are really, really bad. Yeah, so I've got a tarp down underneath the tent, and there's a little bit that hangs out the front, kind of like a little porch area, and they're just covering that part. And anything we set on the ground, there's a dozen ants on it, like within a second. So that's kind of a pain, but so far they're not in the tent. And we just walked over to, there's a truck stop across the street, so we walked over there, but they don't have any bug spray or anything, so we're out of luck on that. So we're just gonna see how it goes, and hopefully we don't have to retreat to the Jeep in the middle of the night. So to be determined, but all in all, except for the ants, it's a pretty cool place, and everybody's enjoying the horses. The sunset was amazing. I got some still photos, so the sunset was really cool. And yeah, so we'll check back later and see if it's still going good. Be sure and head over to our Instagram account to find pictures from this trip. You can also join us on Patreon. After checking out the horses and kind of hiking around the campsite a little bit, we set up, made some dinner. We had coffee, hamburger patties, and steaks, which was at Emma's request.
Okay, Emma's, like right now. How are you on my leg?
Probably just fell off your shoe.
This is pork.
Yeah. It's good. Perfect. That's a perfect stay. That's a campfire or home, either one. That's perfect.
Maybe we should like cook our steaks outside.
Okay. Keeps everything less smoky.
I was inside her. Thank you.
Everything.
I love steak so much.
Yeah, that's it. Coffee turned out good, steak turned out good. Successful camp stove. Dinner turned out great, but we also had some birthday cake to eat. The day before was Emma's 16th birthday, and our friend Fanny made us a tres leches cake with strawberries, and so we brought that along with us.
Choose wisely. Oh, the ice is everywhere. Fanny likes my TikTok.
Oh, what was it? The horse? Eating steak?
I was on the TikTok yesterday.
Oh, I know that.
Well,
Not you that did the... Man, that steak was hella good, wasn't it?
yep. It's gone.
Good.
Why didn't you cook the steak just now instead of a hamburger patty then?
Because I really like the hamburger.
You like it more than the steak?
I think I do. Like most of the time, yeah. Sometimes I just really want a steak, but most of the time I really want hamburger. I love the hamburger grease. It's my favorite. It's so good.
On that night when we're on the cliff, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know how they said there's trails down there?
Yeah.
Should we go for a walk?
Uh-huh.
Or like a little run or a jog or whatever?
Yeah. All right. It is morning 2. We're up and at 'em at High Plains Campground. Bunnies are out. That's cool. It's a little warm last night for a little bit, but it really did cool off nicely. And still our biggest complaint is the ants. We tried a little trick that we found on Google using coffee grounds, and actually they wouldn't have any ants. Man, we didn't have any ants all night, but then as soon as the sun came out this morning, they're all over. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're just all over this tarp. And so every time we get in and out of the tent, we bring a half a dozen or a dozen of them with us. So that's been kind of the only bummer about this place. Otherwise, I don't really have any complaints about it, except maybe the street lights that come on at night were kind of rough for tent sleeping, because it was just not as dark as you would want it to be, but not terrible. At least they were like kind of the amber pinkish color, so they're not just bright white. But there is like a little platform that's under construction, or I don't know what it is, that's down by the horses we were at yesterday, and there's a bright light on that. I thought there was headlights pointed at us at one point when I woke up, but anyway, not too bad. I'd still give it a decent rating here. I'd come back for sure, with lots of ant poison. So we're trying to get loaded up now. We've got a lot of packing to do because our Jeep is an absolute wreck. Just total chaos in here with 2 people and a teenager. So we're still trying to decide whether to have breakfast here or just pack up and hit the road and have breakfast a little later on. There is a Starbucks about 20 minutes away. We're gonna do that. And so we're not gonna do without, even if we don't eat right now. So we'll get some morning coffees. Ants are on me again already. Anyway, we'll check back later. We did make it to Starbucks before heading off through Nebraska, where we saw lots of corn, and then we saw more corn, and really before we got to South Dakota, we saw even more corn. We rolled into Keystone, South Dakota in the late afternoon. This was also Sturgis week, so as you can see as we go down the main strip here in Keystone, there are motorcycles on both sides of the road, completely full, and that was our experience in every town that we went through during that week. It was really cool. I'm glad that we were there during Sturgis, because it was something that kind of added to the experience of being there for the first time, and it was in no way an interference or a hindrance. It was just really neat to see and hear so many motorcycles everywhere we went. Our campsite was Grizzly Creek Primitive Campground, and so we actually got to turn and go down the Iron Mountain Highway to get to the entrance. This campsite sits at the kind of the foot of the mountain where Mount Rushmore is, and as the crow flies, we were about 1 mile to 1.5 miles from Mount Rushmore, and about 2 miles by driving. Because our tent attaches to the back of the Jeep, I had to maneuver around the fire pit that was there at this campground in order to get the back of the Jeep to the flat tent area. This campsite was really cool. Has really neat views of the mountain right beside it, but there is nothing flat except for the tent pad. So I had to back the Jeep up, try to not run over the fire pit, and get close enough to the tent pad to attach the tent to the Jeep. All right, well, we got set up. Much easier today, but they put us right in poison ivy, so that's kind of a bummer. But the campsite's way better, no ants. So we're gonna go on a quick little hike. We got this little hunting blind, pop-up hunting blind, in order to change clothes in. Just handy dandy. So we can keep the screens open on here without having to close it all up, just to change real quick. And we're gonna take a quick hike and come back, do a little cooking. Wow, this is really steep. I wonder if we can see it from here somewhere.
What if we go up? Oh!
So we're literally 2 miles from Mount Rushmore. We're at Grizzly Bear Creek campsite. It's a national park campsite in Black Hills National Forest. All right, well, Emma done got away from me. She's way the hell up there. So had to stop and do a little work because always on the clock, no matter where I physically am. So while I was sending some emails and replies, she done hiked up another 500-foot elevation. Holy cow, that is so awesome. Wow. Holy cow.
Are we videoing? Hi guys. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Aaron's climbing over there.
You can't say that on every single thing.
And we're just gonna pray he doesn't just fall and hit his head. Cameraman, elite cameraman. Okay, we're gonna take some photos. We're gonna go in portrait because he's pretty dang far away. Dang, look at him climbing. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's very steep.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're just... Huh? Yes. Right here. Wait. Oh. Is that cute? Look at it. It's a tree.
Yeah, that's rough. Isn't this worth it?
Yeah.
It's pretty badass out here.
Can I see?
Yeah, goner. Yeah, hang on. Yay.
I got some really good photos of your calves.
Oh, good. Just hike. For the insurance purposes. We'll see if I can find. So this is lots of dry and loose pine needles. Dad of the year, I'm sure. And phone's ringing. Unknown, we're not answering that. Whee. You see our campsite? Oh yeah, there it is down there. So this is not actually a hiking trail, but we're just hiking around the camp area. It's really steep, but it's really cool. Let's go here on the flat part for a second. Something over there. I can't tell if it's a bird or a squirrel. Super cool.
You need to go back? Okay.
I'll go up here. That's pretty cool. Whew. Yeah, it seems really high up. I can see finally the top of the tree canopy out there. Instead of just through the trees, I can see over them a little bit.
I know, right? We'll be outside all the time. Where's Emma? She's up on the mountain. Pine needles are slick.
I know. I slipped on them down there.
You are so...
I got it on video. Can I sit on that rock and take a picture?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a picture of our campsite from here. This rock's really cool. You can see all the layers. Yeah, I wouldn't. This one definitely requires at least 3 limbs. More poison ivy. I don't know. Uh-huh. We found them in the car for years after that. Yeah. All my shoes coming untied. That's really wild.
The other thing.
So, if anybody knows why this is so shiny out here, let us know. Really cool. Like literally right here, 2 feet away from my face, it looks like a coin. It's so shiny.
If I hear those dogs, I'm gonna try.
Got our dinner. Got our dinner set up going. And gotta get our social media going. And I know it looks like there's a campfire right under the Jeep, but that's a campfire in a can on a pot.
It's like that big.
Yeah. So campfire in a can. So we're not gonna make a campfire, but this will give us a nice little ambiance to make it feel like we have a campfire. And the good part about those things is those are food grade, food safe. So if you want to roast hot dogs or s'mores or something, you can use these for it without having a big campfire. Radiate, not sponsored, but I like them. So, getting their grub on.
We're gonna set up the camera of us setting up these tents.
Turn our headlights off.
Be sure to join us on part 2 of our Black Hills trip as we head into Keystone and ride the train over to Hill City. Spend the day at Wild West Popcorn and in town at Hill City with all the Sturgis bikes. Take a drive through Deadwood and eventually make our way up to Devil's Tower in Wyoming as we continue Emma's first camping trip, our Black Hills trip in 2025. Hey guys, if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you have anything to say, please comment below. We had a couple of questions in the video. Anything you can do to interact sure helps us. Be sure to head over to Instagram and Patreon if you want to find out more. Every interaction helps the channel, and we appreciate the support. See you in the next episode.